Deep in a magical forest, where the sun's rays danced between the trees, lived 3 little pigs. The first pig, Pinky, was busy gathering straw to build a cozy little house. The forest was peaceful and full of life, with birds singing happily as the pigs worked. Pinky finished building her straw house, proud of her quick work. She looked around, satisfied with her little home, unaware that someone was watching her from the shadows. But in the depths of the forest, a cunning wolf named Wally was on the prowl. He spotted Pinky's straw house and licked his lips, thinking it would be an easy snack. Pinky finished building her straw house, proud of her quick work. She looked around, satisfied with her little home, unaware that someone was watching her from the shadows. Wally knocked on the straw house door, calling out sweetly, little pig, let me in." Pinky peeked through the window, recognizing the wolf. She was scared but didn't open the door. When Pinky refused to open the door, Wally's friendly voice turned into a growl. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down," he threatened. Wally took a deep breath and blew with all his might. The straw house couldn't withstand the force, and it crumbled instantly, leaving Pinky exposed. Terrified, Pinky ran as fast as she could, leaving the ruins of her straw house behind. She headed to her brother Porky's house made of sticks, hoping it would be safer. Pinky reached Porky's house, a sturdy structure made of sticks. "Porky, help! The wolf is after me!" she cried. Porky quickly let her inside and locked the door. Wally, determined to catch his meal, followed Pinky to the stick house. He arrived shortly after and knocked on the door, trying his sweet voice again. Wally, determined to catch his meal, followed Pinky to the stick house. He arrived shortly after and knocked on the door, trying his sweet voice again. Wally, growing impatient, decided to blow down the stick house just like he did with the straw house. He huffed and puffed and blew with all his might. As the stick house began to collapse, Pinky and Porky made a run for it. They knew there was only one safe place left, their sister Penny's brick house. As the stick house began to collapse, Pinky and Porky made a run for it. They knew there was only one safe place left, their sister Penny's brick house. Wally arrived at the brick house, but this time he wasn't so sure of himself. He knew that bricks were much stronger than straw or sticks, but he knocked on the door anyway. Inside the brick house, Pinky, Porky and Penny watched as Wally knocked on the door. But this time, they weren't scared. They knew the brick house would protect them. Wally tried one last time. He huffed and puffed with all his might, but no matter how hard he blew, the brick house stood strong and didn't budge an inch. Exhausted and realizing he couldn't win, Wally finally gave up. He turned away from the brick house and slowly walked back into the forest, his tail between his legs. Inside the brick house, the 3 pigs celebrated their victory. They laughed and danced, knowing they were safe from the wolf's tricks. From that day on, Pinky, Porky and Penny lived happily together in the brick house. They had learned that with cleverness and hard work, they could overcome any challenge.